what are your thoughts on the banning of specifically puberty blockers and hormonal treatment for trans youth?
The gym you're talking about at the Beverly Center, that's been recently built. They had a layout that they could have adjusted, and they could have put a third locker room in. Do you think that would have been appropriate, or do you feel like you are as entitled to use the women's locker room just as Tish is?
You know, that's a great question. I'm glad that she said it, that you have put it on the air. And the answer is that would necessitate two different ones, because some people trans MTF, some people go FTM. And so that's two rooms right there. You're not going to put a trans woman with a trans man just because we're trans. That seems like a whole new envelope of discrimination. But yeah, it's just like,
okay, wow, you're a psychopath. Well, thanks to whoever brought that to my attention. I missed it. So I really wanted to do, I'm going to do all these insane people, showing you that these trans people are full of shit and they literally make shit up, and they complete hypocrisy on so many levels. They spin out in circles, right? They make no sense, yet they want everyone to give them whatever they want. This is really a great example. So you, as a trans woman, okay, want to use the woman's gym locker room, but you are a biological man, okay? Yet here you are telling people that trans men and trans women cannot use the same locker room. Why? Because that would be transphobic. So you, as a trans person, or trans people, can have their own locker rooms because it's not okay for them to share space, okay? So what you're telling us is that you do believe in single sex spaces. You people are fucking crazy. Like, what are you doing? So I think it's really, really important that we start to hear these things and the way that they're presenting themselves on such delusional, mind-blowing delusion. Mind-blowing. So to the person who brought it back to my attention, thank you so much, because I think now people can really, I mean, maybe some of you caught it. I actually didn't catch that specific thing. But they're literally saying what we're trying to say is, you don't belong in the women's room, okay? That's not right. That's misogyny. That's wrong. But trans people can't share the same space. Like, none of it makes any sense. None of it. So today I'm going to show you how these people are completely off their rocker, and we can laugh and we can be mad together, because I am just so fed up with these people. Like, remember, I'm not trans, okay? I'm transsexual. I live as a man. I'm not a man. I'm a female. Like, I totally get it. I'm on board with all of you. Like, seriously, man. I don't want to be attached to these wing nuts. Okay, so with that, thanks for hitting the subscribe button. Really, we are moving up there. I swear I'm going to hit 200,000, and I can't do it without you. Thanks for getting these videos out for people who need to see them. Thanks for hitting the like button, and thanks so much for commenting. I love the comments. Thank you guys so much. So let's bring up this next delusional weirdo freak. Oh, I have some good ones today.
My father still messes up my pronouns all the time, and not maliciously or for lack of trying. And I too occasionally misgender myself. Now, what do you do if you happen to get someone's pronouns wrong? For a lot of people, it's actually worse to make an apology and ask for their forgiveness.
What?
Best thing you can do if you make a mistake is to quickly correct yourself and move on. And the thing that will help you get someone's pronouns consistently correct is to practice. And always make the effort to correct yourself when you're wrong. And to correct those around you.
I occasionally misgender myself. What? God. So then what do? Tell yourself, whoops, I'm sorry. I better learn more. Like, you people are so insane. I love this shit because they put it out on the internet to expose how insane and dumbass they all are. Go fuck yourself. You figure it out, and not everyone has to play into your bullshit space, okay? Because you know what? Misgendering is nothing. It's nothing. Who cares? Actually, who cares? If you are waiting to be validated from the rest of the world, you are going to be waiting for the rest of your fucking life, okay? So, Mr. Shim, misgender myself occasionally. Oh, this one is so creepy. I had to.
So, this morning on the way to work, I stopped by my girlfriend's place to steal a few kisses, and
Ew.
her smell is like in my nose. It's in my nostrils, and I can... And that makes me very happy. And I wanted to share it because it makes me happy. Can't wait for the weekend.
Oh, there's no way that can't give you the chills. Because it gave me, like, really, my hair, like, whatever hair I have back there, my back hair. OMG, people. They're the creepiest creepy dudes ever. Like, what? Why do people post this kind of stuff on the internet? Seriously, like, I wish the old days would come back when these people just didn't have these spaces to put this out there. But then again, is it important for us to see these kind of creepy people? Because they're not well. But how come we have so many unwell people out there? Like, have these people always been among us, but now they're just exposing themselves? I wonder, is it the internet? Is it the way society is now? Or have they always been around? I mean, like I told you, I used to work in a fetishy space, and so I know that there's always been there's fetishes of men cross-dressing or doing all of this stuff. That's always been around as far as I know, but like, it just seems this energy is like fucking weird. I love this one. It's old, but they brought it back. Okay. This is an oldie but a goodie because this is literally how they are.
My name is Diddy. And I'm non-binary. My pronouns are she, they. And I'm queer. And this is me officially coming out.
What?
Oh my God.
Oh my God is right.
This feels really good.
Okay, enough. Like, mental illness, you think? What? Come on, man. These people, queer, poly, pansexual, non-binary, trans, like, psychopath, crazy person. Why are you so emotional? What the fuck, man? Go to the doctor. I hope you guys are ready for this.
What are your thoughts on the banning of specifically puberty blockers and hormonal treatment for trans youth?
Anything, especially when it comes to personal decisions between a doctor and a parent and their child, I don't believe government should be stepping into that. Children should be allowed to transition if that's who they are and that's what's in their heart.
Oh, so these are the kind of people who advocate for children transitioning. P people, full on P people. There's just no Munchausen, P people, it's the adults laying their weird trauma, guilt, whatever is going on, generational trauma nonsense or shit that happened to them when they were kids on top of their kids and the cross-dressers and the P people and the AGPs. They're all like totally obsessed with transitioning the children. The next video I'm doing is literally about this detransitioner. It's going to blow your mind because it's just so heartbreaking to watch this happen to these kids. that adults are doing this. So here's another delusional trans woman.
The release of 33-year-old activist Epona Rose from a Coconino County jail Monday, highlighting concerns some have about treatment of trans inmates.
They isolated me because I demanded that I am not to be housed with men.
Earlier this month, a grand jury indicted Rose for felony assault. She allegedly attacked 2 men at this Flagstaff gathering spot, leaving one with a knife wound. Rose claims the men harassed her, and she acted in self-defense. In a case that has rallied some LGBTQ advocates, a nonprofit for marginalized people posted bail for Rose.
What have you experienced being behind bars here as a transgender individual?
Injustice, indignities, violence, constantly under scrutiny of what's in my pants.
The Coconino County Sheriff's Office tells 12 News there was confusion when Rose was initially booked. Her ID stated she is female, but the arresting officer listed her as male. Per our policy, the office tells us, the severity of the charges warranted a visual strip search. We needed to make sure we had the same-sex officer conduct the search. We asked the individual multiple times during the booking process, what genitalia do they have? Because they would not answer the question. Rose also says she requested to be housed with the female population and instead was isolated. And for the first week, deprived of regular inmate privileges. The sheriff's office told us as of Monday, Rose was receiving the same privileges as other inmates that, quote, we house males with males and females with females.
Excuse me, Rose, but you stabbed somebody, okay? You're not well. You don't get to have you literally stabbed somebody, you psychopath, okay? No, you're not a woman, and it literally says there they go by genitals, okay? When I have ever had to go to jail, thank God I haven't had to do that since, but that being said, if I ever had to go to jail, okay, then they would go by my genitals. I don't want to be put in the men's prison. Gee, I wonder why. I wonder why you don't want to be put in the men's prison, okay? You don't get privileges. I don't understand these people who think they get privileges like this when they're doing shit like going around stabbing people in the public. You're a public nuisance. You're a scary person. You shouldn't even be out of jail. Okay, so no, what the fuck? I just don't get how these people have such fucking entitlement, okay? You don't deserve, nor do you get anything. You're a psychopath. This one is so hilarious.
This identity predates colonization. This identity predates 1492. This identity predates the birth of Christ. It has and will always exist. This identity is ancient. Trans, non-binary, two-spirits. These are new words of a Western language associated with identities that predate that language. It is an ancient identity. The LGBTQ community didn't start in the 60s. It started in ancient times. I'm talking ancient like Chuki, Chinchai, Kashkani Dakmi, Kadi Wadmi, Jaguar, androgynous deity, channeling, masculine, feminine, energy, channeling, medicine. I am not a third gender. I am the fourth, fifth, sixth entity, so I will not conform to Western identities. We are the descendants of indigenous peoples. We are more than just Machu Picchu. Our identities cannot be summed up by LGBTQ, more like two-spirit, one body. Let this poem teach you homophobia, transphobia. This hate cannot destroy an identity that is ancient.
Oh my God, now we're older than Jesus Christ. These people are insane. This dude is like some, or she, whatever it is, two-spirit, thinks that we, trans, non-binary, whatever the fuck you are, have been around longer than everybody else. Oh my God. The narcissism is so insane. This is like some musician, spoken word weirdo freak who's now going to take us all down with them because now we're older than Jesus Christ. Like, next thing you know, we're older than God. I mean, what? Wow. I can't believe. Oh, also wanted you to notice the little pink pony on his shirt there. He's literally wearing a pink pony thing. Like, yeah, we're going to take you seriously.
Okay, just stick with me here, because I would like to offer a different perspective to those people who legitimately, in good faith, are like, I support trans women, but I'm just scared that maybe cis men would pretend to be trans women to... I know you've heard all the explanations before. I'm going to list them right here. I'm going to offer you an additional one. What if trans women didn't exist? And transphobes don't get too wet about that. Without us to hate, you would not have a personality.
Oh my God.
So count your blessings, okay? What if we simply didn't exist? Couldn't cis men still pretend to be women to do bad things? The majority of this country barely knew we existed until 20 years ago. We did. Just wasn't spoken about.
And tell people like
and
you.
Yet, films that today make me uncomfortable, like Mrs. Doubtfire or Tootsie or Some Like It Hot, still all made sense. The premise still made sense. Those characters were not pretending to be trans women. They were pretending to be you. Hello? We are not, nor have we ever been, the problem.
Well, first off, I mean, you're opening the door now for people would probably be happy if trans people didn't exist, just so you know. So thanks for that. Number two, yes, this is true. It is happening. There are men who are pretending to be trans, which trans are pretending to be women. How much more do we have to explain this to you? You are pretending to be a woman. You're not a woman. You're a man pretending to be a woman. What are you effing talking about? So there will always be men who are pretending to be women. Whatever you want to call them, cross-dressers, AGP, trans, you're still a man pretending to be a woman, which will be forever, ever, and ever, okay? They've just been labeled different things because some people have different ideas of what that is. Now, if you would just put yourself into the world like we did a long time ago, okay? Because yes, we have been around for a long time, but we didn't do shit like this because we didn't have the fucking internet to act like idiots and act like we deserve everything because we're trans. And the anger that comes out of you people is so bizarre to me, okay? Don't let transphobes get all wet. I guess I'm a transphobe, okay? I don't fear you. I despise you and your ridiculous entitlement attitude. It's disgusting and wrong. And it has fucking zero to do with transition. You want to transition, get on with your fucking life. But if literally being trans is your whole life, you're doing the wrong thing. You're in this for the wrong fucking reason. You're only here to be seen on the fucking internet. And it makes so much sense to see why people are fucking over trans people, especially trans women, because you're acting like entitled, misogynistic dudes. Enough of my rant.
I just want to remind you guys that if you are a man dating a trans woman, that does not make you gay. Because trans women are women.
No, they're
Stay with me
not.
now. Trans women are women. They're actually some of the most incredible women that I know. And if you are dating a trans woman, you should feel lucky and maybe like worship the ground she walks on.
I mean, I don't know what they're trying to achieve here, but they're literally making it so much worse for themselves. It's like, how deep have they gone? It's incredible. They're some of the most incredible women, and you should worship them. Really? Seriously? Maybe if you stop saying trans women are women. Remember what I showed you once or told you, and you might know about a cult-like space. There's certain things they do in order to indoctrinate people into that space, and one of the things they do is repeat mantras over and over and over until eventually it gets into people's head, and trans women are women, trans women are women. It's like a mantra that has hypnotized and brainwashed people that I am blown away that they're even part of that space, okay? Friends of mine, like, are just now, yep, trans women are women. Because they're not thinking. They're not thinking. It's now just a mantra that's in people's heads. So when you repeat shit over and over and over, women don't have to say women are women. You don't say women are women, women are women, men are men, men are men. You don't have to do that. Because that's just a reality-based thing. But if I want to change this cup to a plate, and you see a plate instead of a cup, this cup is a plate, this cup is a plate, this cup is a plate. Eventually you might see the cup as a plate. It's actually real. The brain is, you can manipulate it through hypnosis, through all kinds of shit. This one really pisses me off, actually.
Since 2011, 1.2 million women in the United States have received college athletic scholarships to NCAA programs at the Division I and Division II level. 1.2 million. Out of that 1.2 million who received college athletic scholarships, how many would you guess are trans women? I'll give you 2 seconds to answer. 1. One trans woman in the last 15 years in the United States has
Good.
received a college
They don't
athletic
deserve
scholarship.
it. They're not women. Oh my God, people. Okay, so, well, anyway, I got to get the baby. I can hear the baby crying, okay? So, that being said, I'm going to end this now because I know you'd want me to get the baby. I'm so bummed because I had a couple other ones that were really good, but the baby's more important. But I'll bring them up on the next one. And that being said, you know, we got to stop all this stuff. We've got to stop it. It's ridiculous. It's out of control. It's wrong. What are you people doing? Trans, delusional, insane people are ruining it for all of us, okay? So with that, I'm going to run and get the baby, okay? Thanks, everybody, for liking. Hit that subscribe button. Thanks for helping this channel move and go.